Hey guys, how y'all? I wanted to come on for a minute and go ahead and get this heartbreaking video over. Um, it's a truly sad, tragic day. As y'all know, the little boy was found in the pond. Um, it's a sad day. I mean, the only thing is at least they located him, but what took so long? Today's technology, water robots, all these things, what took so long? Uh, and what exactly transpired? Because we know that he was with family members or something, and that he evidently was left unattended for a short bit and then vanished. But we didn't hear that. We heard that it possibly was hours that he was unattended. I don't know. Like I said, we're still working on it, but is this going to be an outcome of a Brian Vasquez case, or is this going to be a true accident? I don't know yet. My condolences to the family, the ones that love this child. That's why we kind of just held back a little bit on this particular case, because it was a really rocky start. And it pulled you both directions. So still, I don't know. I will not find closure in it until the autopsies come back, right? That's important to me. I don't know what we'll learn, right? After the Brian Vasquez case, that case completely flipped me around backwards. I thought that mother, I even told her, I felt that mother was being truthful and sincere. I spoke to her several times on the phone, crying and listening. I mean, it just felt like pure heartbreak. And then to learn what we're learning now on that case, not to change the subject, but she was arrested Sunday, and then the things that she had done to this child, even when he was 3 months old, with broken legs and fractured skull and trigger warning, my gosh, poor little Brian Vasquez. Was the reason of all of his problems, was it because of her? I don't know. Was he nonverbal because of her? I don't know. But I'm sure it'll all come out in court, because they're not going to make an arrest unless they had some kind of evidence. I mean, we can't get him to make an arrest in the Sebastian Rogers case. They're telling us now that there's a Dukes of Hazzard truck on a hill with magic headlights that point 200 feet apart and come together. Like, I want some headlights like that, right? And then they got a magic headlight on the back of the truck, I guess, because then it's going the opposite direction. It's still shining. Not as bright, but, there's just some of these cases that don't ever add up and they don't ever make sense. It's because of the lies, right? In this case, what are we going to learn? Will this just be an open and shut? It was a complete accident. They said no foul play from the beginning, so evidently there was no signs of this. But now that they have him recovered, he's with the Lord now. He's got his little wings. He was called to heaven way too soon. It is a heartbreaking story. I don't know. I'm so torn right now because of things that I've learned in this case. We just finished a video literally 1 hour ago. It just finished loading. I was fixing to post it when I found out that when Jeff called me and said that they located it. And then one of y'all had let me know as well. Thank you. And I was shocked because I thought we were told that they'd already drained the pond and there was nothing, and that's why I'm confused. But evidently this was a different area of a pond or something. I don't know. It's just confusing. I don't know. I don't know what's going to end up at. I don't know. Was he wearing the clothes they said he was wearing? There's so many questions. And it's truly a sad story. Did this kid really just run away? Or was there something more to this? Something sinister? Something that will be proven in an autopsy? I don't know that yet. I know that, like I said, the Brian Vasquez case completely shocked me when that mom was arrested. After law enforcement took 5 hours to even get there to start searching for the child. I don't know. I don't know, is that a backfire? Is that something that they were taking heat and they didn't want to take heat and they flipped this case to something that she had done in the past? I don't know if that's what happened. I'm sure we'll learn more in the trial, right? But anyway, prayers for this little baby. It's a heartbreak. He's in heaven now. He's got his little wings. He can talk. He can do whatever he wants up there. He's safe from any harm or anything. I'm not saying that he was in harm. I don't know that. But I wouldn't be shocked if something crazy comes out of this case. I tell you that right now. From what I've learned, I would not be shocked or stunned if there's an arrest or something in this case. I really wouldn't be. And then it might not be. I don't know. But, you know, it's a tragedy. It is a tragedy. This is a 7-year-old baby that with special needs, nonverbal, that if he did get out on his own, to me, why didn't whoever was watching this child run to the bodies of water first? That should have been the first place you would have ran to before even calling 911, right? You have to know where those areas are. He had to know where it was, so they had to know where it was. Why was that not checked in the very beginning? I don't know. I know the sheriff kind of made it sound like he thought it was going to be water, or that lead guy on the investigation or the case or whatever. It's truly sad. It's really sad. It's really heartbreaking. So again, my condolences. We will wait and learn more as it comes out. We will keep our mouths shut until then. We will continue to pray for this family and for the ones that love this child. And hopefully the answers will all come out in the end. But it just didn't make sense to me. But you know what? Not everything does make sense. So we just have to wait and see what the autopsy says. And if there's any camera footage that they may have located or anything that might point light at something. I don't know yet. But anyway, we were headed there tonight. I think y'all knew that we were going to fly out. But like I said this morning's video, I didn't know if we needed to fly out. I had a feeling that this child was going to be found today. I just had that gut feeling. And, you know, it's sad, but you want him to be found regardless of the outcome. Because that way you have that little piece of the puzzle, right? And they can give this child a proper burial. And, you know, as hard as it is to talk about, all these cases are hard. There's so many of them lately, it's just unreal to me. And then to see somebody like the Brian Vasquez case, somebody that this mother had a past of abusing children, right? CPS and things of this nature. And they arrest her for this neglect and homicide. How come they haven't arrested Katie Proudfoot for neglect or Jen Soto for neglect, right? It makes you wonder what's different. I think it's the actual people in charge. I think that's the difference. And so, I don't know. But anyway, prayers for this little baby, little Lamb King. It's a sad story, heartbreak. And y'all have a wonderful, blessed day, guys. And we will continue to follow this as we did the Brian Vasquez. We're going to follow it and see what happens, because you never know until everything comes back. So, with that said, guys, y'all have a blessed day. We love y'all. Trigger warning as always. Allegedly, these are my opinions and thoughts only. And everyone is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. We're not saying anyone's guilty. We don't know that yet. We don't know anything yet until we get the autopsy. So for right now, just take it as a grain of salt, okay? But continue to say a little prayer for this little baby. He's in heaven with God now, and he's safe, but he was only 7. Oh. All right, guys, we'll talk soon. We love y'all, guys. Be safe. Trigger warning as always. Remember, y'all's comments, y'all not alone. I forgot. We do our research together, though. Big heart, little family. And thank all y'all for letting us know things, too. We appreciate that. It's teamwork. It takes teamwork here in our little family. I love it. I'm blessed every day and honored to have all y'all here. We love y'all. Talk soon, guys.